Hey, Boomer.
Hey, good morning, man. Sorry about yesterday's loss, man. What a dud of a second half, huh?
There was so much promise, so much hope, and and so much anticipation, and unfortunately, it didn't go so well when it comes to Mike Vrabel's debut as a head coach of the New England Patriots.
Yeah, well, I will say this. Remember, it's the opposite of last year. Everybody got all excited about beating the Bengals, and then all of a sudden it went off the rails. I don't necessarily know this is going to be the case for the Patriots. It was really a disappointing second half, especially from the offensive standpoint. I mean, and even Drake May said it after the game. They got to generate more offense. The quarterback's job is to put points on the board and create plays. And it's almost like they forgot that there was a second half to be played. And just watching it, it was like a slog. They couldn't get anything right, and there was a little bit of pressure, and he throws the interception, and all of a sudden the game turns. And it was a tight game. It wasn't a great football game for any by any stretch of the imagination, but Mike Vrabel will have to do something just to kind of get these guys juiced up at halftime and get them ready to play in the second half, especially the offense.
Well, it was when you look at halftime. Did Pete Carroll adjust better than Mike Vrabel adjusted?
I just think Pete Carroll and Geno Smith know each other really well. Geno is not afraid to throw the ball down the field. I don't know about adjustments. I just always wonder in the first month of the season how teams handle coming out at halftime because they're not used to it, especially in game one and game two. Now, some teams do it better than others. Some teams, have a level of confidence and experience like the Buffalo Bills did last night, which was amazing what they did. But I just think that it looked to me like the offense never got on a roll in the second half. And it's almost like they were like in a fog, or I can't explain it other than, they maybe need Red Bull at halftime or 5-hour energy or something at halftime to wake them up to start playing.
Boomer, an issue that Drake May had last season was the fact that he tried to force plays, try to make something happen, and that's where his mistakes came into. Is that what we're seeing now once again?
I don't know about that. I mean, the interception that he threw, I mean, he had, I think it was Max Crosby right in his face. And, those guys are there to disrupt the quarterback, much like Micah Parsons did yesterday to Matthew Stafford. So it's one game. I'm not going to overreact to it. I'm just going to say that in the second half next week against Miami, they need to come out with more of a purpose, more of an understanding, a better game plan. I just think that, the experience of Geno Smith and Pete Carroll won out over the inexperience of Drake May. That's the way I would look at it, especially in the second half. Like I said, it wasn't a great offensively played game by either side. If you ask me who had the slight edge, of course it would be Geno